Hello, this is X Sheiks, and it's time for another Unwanted video. Today we are doing another unboxing. We are doing an unboxing of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover with the modern Zombicide games. We will check out their minis and their dashboards. They actually have Survivor ID cards, according to the back here, for the second edition of the original Zombicide game that came out in 2012, I believe. So that will be on Kickstarter, according to Cool Mini or Not, in 2020. So, and that is supposed to go ahead and have improved aiming rules for ranged attacks, an improved way that the cars move around, the car moves, easier way of dealing with doors. I'm not exactly sure what they mean by that, but and other upgrades using different rules and things, from what it sounds like. From probably integrating things from Invader and from the fantasy setting of a Black Plague and a Green Horde as well. Going ahead and integrating that into the modern Zombicide. So here we're going ahead and we're starting with pack 2 actually, which has Raphael and Michelangelo, along with Bebop and Rocksteady. So we've gone ahead and opened this up. Let's go ahead and take a look what we have here. Okay. See the art on the back of the current modern Zombicide hero dashboards here. They have these, and they also have these, which are the ID cards. Now these are the same size, but they're different. They're going in landscape, as opposed to regular kind of paper, the way that they would in Black Plague and Green Horde. So if you use one of these dashboards, it's going to look a little bit strange. I'm not sure if that's the way that they oriented them in Invader. I do not have Invader. I haven't really looked into the way that the cards are, but from what it sounds like and what it looks like, they're going to be having dashboards that work with these. And they've also said that they're going to have some sort of a way of integrating the legacy characters that everybody might have from seasons 1, 2, and 3 of the modern Zombicide, and be able to go ahead and use them easily in the second edition. So I don't know what that would be. I would hope that they'd sell some sort of a pack that has these all the characters kind of as these little ID cards, instead of the large kind of clunky dashboards that they were originally using. So, all right, let's go ahead and get on to the cards. Now in this pack, this is pack 2, they have 4 equipment cards. So as you can see here, I'm guessing that you can go ahead and guess that this is the 4 equipment cards are going to be both of Raphael's Sai and both of Michelangelo's Nunchaku. And we'll go ahead and deal with the... And through the miracle of time-lapse, you don't have to see me struggle to get all of these cards and the ID cards and pack 1 open for you guys. So, as you can see, we do have Raphael's Sai. We've actually got two of them. And they have the dual wield symbol in the corner. So you can go ahead and carry both. Same with the nunchaku here. And so the nunchaku do 1 damage each. Have a hit of 5+, and they roll 3 dice each. With a range of 0. And the Sai do a damage of 1. Have a hit of 3+, and do 1 die. So we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at the minis here. We got Raphael. And I'll get a better shot of these. All of them together after we go through them. Michelangelo. And here's Bebop. And Rocksteady. Good looking miniatures. And we've got their ID cards available here. Here's Raphael. You can see he starts off with +1 die for melee. +1, then he's in the yellow with +1 action. +1 damage melee in the orange or Bloodlust melee. And then in the red, 1 free melee action, Barbarian, and Reaper combat. And then we have Michelangelo. He starts out with Taunt, and then there's +1 action, +1 to dice roll melee, Bloodlust melee, +1 free combat action, Lucky, and roll 6 +1 die combat. And then there's Bebop. So these guys are not enemies. They're survivors as well, so you can go ahead and team them all up together. 1 damage melee, starting out with then +1 action, +1 free melee action, Bloodlust melee, +1 die melee, +1 free move action, and +1 to die roll melee. And finally, we have Rocksteady. +1 die ranged, +1 action, +1 free ranged action, charge, +1 free combat action, full auto, and roll 6 +1 die combat. Alright, and they come also with the... I'm not going to open these because I'm not going to be using these. So I'm not going to open them for you guys. But they come with the dashboards as well. So you can go ahead and integrate them seamlessly into your seasons 1 through 3 of Modern Zombicide. And we've also got pack 1 open over here. And that pack here contains Leonardo and Donatello, and Krang and Shredder. So we'll go ahead and look. 3 equipment cards are 2 of Leonardo's Ninjato, and then a single card of Donatello's bow staff. So Bebop, Rocksteady, Krang, and Shredder do not get their own specialty kinds of equipment cards, but anybody can use these cards. They just go ahead and go into your deck. But we'll go ahead and take a look here. We've got Leonardo. His sword is rather bent. I'll just have to go ahead and use some hot water to go ahead and bend that back into place. Donatello. Got Krang. Let's go ahead and try and see how close we can get him so that you can see Krang inside of his robotic body there. And finally, Shredder. Once again, they have their own ID cards, and they have their own dashboards as well. Leonardo, everybody's probably seen the dashboard and things for, because it's the one on the outside of the pack. He doesn't have Born Leader, which people seem to be upset about. But he does have Jump, 1+1 action, +1 free melee action, Sprint, +1 free move action, +1 to dice roll melee, and Charge. And there's Donatello. He starts with Shove, and then +1 action, +1 die combat, +1 free melee action, +1 free combat action, +1 free move action, and Lifesaver. And then we have Krang. And you can see that Krang actually has 4 hit points. He starts off with Zombie Link, and then the +1 action. +1 die combat, super strength, +1 die combat, +1 free combat action, and Dreadnought Abomination. And finally we have Shredder. And he starts off with Reaper melee, +1 action, +1 free melee action. He has Born Leader. +1 free combat action, +1 to dice roll combat, and ambidextrous, which means that he could go ahead and wield 2 bow staffs if you ended up having 2 of them. Or, any of the non-dual wielding weapons, he can go ahead and treat them as dual wield. So that is the unboxing of everything. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to just move the camera and we'll go ahead and show all of the characters here. So to line them up. Got our turtles. And our villains. Okay, that's it for this Unwanted video. We won't see you next time, because I know you're not watching.